Well, you know, from our side, we accomplished some of our goals, some of the process goals that we'd like to start building on before we can start getting on the right side of the ledger in Hockey East. You know, I think outshooting UNH at home, thought we created a lot of good scoring opportunities. You got to credit their goaltender. Their offensive players played with great poise. They were very opportunistic. But I thought, you know, I thought our physicality was good tonight. I thought, you know, I thought we did a very good job of creating some chances and having some puck possession time. You know, we needed to get a bounce and get kind of a fortunate goal when their first goal goes off the shaft of our defenseman sticking in. We need one of those goals to kind of get us going a little bit. But you have to credit UNH. They, you know, they've got a lot of talented players and they're well coached.
Among some of the positives you wanted to see, can you elaborate on that?
Well, you know, I thought we had some puck possession time in the offensive zone. We were averaging 12 hits per period, which is the best we've done in a long time. We had gone a few games in Hockey East where we were getting 16, 17 shots a game. We almost doubled that tonight. So that's good progress. You know, we scored a power play goal, had some good chances there, and we, you know, that's a pretty good statement for us.
You know, Matt Ferreira had a stretch there where he won 38 games without a goal, and scored a goal in 3 straight games. And it seems like he's really picked up his game in the last few weeks.
It's amazing what the mind can do. You know, I mean, confidence plays such a critical role in athletic performance, and confidence is a gift you give yourself. And Matt has been a gifted scorer most of his hockey career and has struggled, but he's been on a good roll for us. That's going to bode well for us down the road.
Locker room had to feel, I would think, pretty good going into the third period.
Yeah, I mean, our outlook is very positive. You know, we're in a much better place, I think, emotionally and psychologically. We've gotten 2 of our 5 players back from injury, although we lost our goaltender this week to injury, our #1 goalie. You know, and if we could ever get our captain, Scott Campbell, back, I think that allows a coach to make some lineup changes, keep guys honest, and obviously the guys we've been missing out of the lineup have been our upperclassmen and key players.
Obviously, I'm, you know, overall pleased. Not a great second period, but got to give them credit. When we went ahead, was it they worked hard and found a way to, you know, get one and get back in the game, and then power play, and it's 4-2, and all of a sudden, you know, they were giving us a battle there in the second period. But we came out and played a very solid third period. Real good job in the third period. And we got a penalty at the end, and obviously did a good job in that. So good win, and we finished the series with Lowell, so we're pleased.
It's got to be nice kind of not having to go into the third period fighting for that. I mean, you still fought in the third period, but not having that.
Well, after the way we played in the second period, it was, you know, there was concern because they were really after it. But I thought we came out in the third with some good pace and did a good job. Played very solid and stayed with it in the third period. Didn't give them much in the third period.
Were you trying to get Hardala off the ice when he lost his stick there?
Yeah, you know, and you know, sometimes that's my own personal thing. If we got a couple of guys back there, you're almost better taking them off and getting someone out there with a stick. And you know, Michael Beck was out there. We had two people back there, so yeah, I wasn't pleased with that.
You had talked about picking up the pace in the
Yeah, we picked it up.
Did you feel like you did that in the first period to get up?
Yeah, the first period was a good period, and the third we played well. You know, the second period, hey, it's 4-0, and you know, we kind of let our guard down, but give them credit. They stayed with it and worked hard.
Can you comment on Greg Burke a little bit? It's only his second game back since not being with the team for a while.
You know, he's had some injuries, but it's good that he's back out there, and it's going to be slow for him to get back, especially the pace of it all. But
is he progressing at the pace that you thought he would be?
Yeah, it's going to take him some time. It's going to take him a couple of weeks. He was out quite a while, coming off of mono.
Paul Thompson again.
Paul Thompson's playing great. You know, Phil made a great play to him on the second goal. And he had a couple other chances there, so. And that was unselfish with Cicero giving him the puck at the end, so good captain. He could have shot it himself. I think he knew Paul was going to get a hat trick if he gave him the puck, so good for him.
Just the goals, I guess, basically.
The first one on the power play, that was just a great pass by Phil, great patience. He went up around and it was just, or I'm sorry, the first one. I'm not sure. I
Yeah, the
heard
first-
I
they
got
gave-
credit
they
with
gave
the
you the
first
first one,
I don't
guess,
know if
too.
it touched me. I guess they saw it did, but that was just a great play by Hardo and just good movement by us. And the second one, just like I was saying, a great pass by Phil. He had great patience coming around and just found my stick, and I was in the right spot, and that was just a great pass. And the third one, obviously, Sissel made a very unselfish play and kind of just tapped it in.
Good night for you.
Yeah, I think our line wanted to come out and play a little better than we did last week, and I think we did that. So I think it's good to get back on a little roll here and get a win in Hockey East.
Got a couple of power play goals too, which you were looking for after last week.
Yeah, we obviously didn't have too much success last week on our power play, and that's something we worked on this week in practice and knew we had to be better to win games, and I think we did pretty well tonight, so we're happy with that.
How much concern was there in the second period after you get up 4-0 and then give up a couple?
I think it was just a little concern about effort. I think we kind of let up there, and I think everybody in the room knew that. The coaches let us know after the second period. I think that's something we got to work on. It's just we got to work hard for 60 minutes every night, and I think we'll have pretty good success. But obviously, when you're playing any team in this league, if you let up, they're gonna come back, and you can't give them chances because they were fighting hard, and luckily we held them off at the end.
This is kind of negative of your other games. You had less shots this game, but more scoring opportunities. Is that kind of, are you guys okay with the fact that you had less shots? But
Yeah, I think so. I think if we score 4 or 5 goals a night and if we're getting more quality scoring chances, I think we're happy. Last week, I think we were producing some chances, but our finish wasn't there, and tonight obviously was a little better than last week, and so we're happy with that also.
Say the coaches let you know. They let you know pretty aggressively, did they, between the second and third?
Not really, just kind of just talking normal, but I think it was kind of said before they even came in the locker room. It's just a simple thing is effort, and if we keep that up, we're going to be a pretty good team.
You get to 2 points tonight. Now you got to hit the road with kind of unusual situation to go
Yeah,
out
it's
there.
different. I don't know that I've ever done this on the UMass the night before after a game, so it'll be a little interesting. We'll get there a little late, but the goal of this weekend's 4 points, and anything less than that, we're not going to be too happy. So.
it's your second hat trick of the year. How do you feel about your season so far?
I think it's going well. I think our line's playing well, and I think our team so far has had good success. So tonight was a little bit lucky, obviously with the empty netter and then the tip that I guess they gave me. But I think right now we're all feeling good, and it's good to get back on a winning track and start things over after last week.
You need to get back.
Yeah,
Get back
definitely.
in the league games
Needed
and
that
stuff.
just get her going again.
What about when they got a couple goals in the second period? Was there much concern or?
I mean, a little bit panic obviously at first, but you just gotta settle down and just keep doing what we were doing. Realize the ultimate goal is keep them off and get those 2 points. Just gotta keep pushing.
Obviously, that's the weekend off the way you wanted to. But, kind of an odd weekend where you got a road trip tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
So the goal every weekend from now on is 4 points, I imagine.
Oh, definitely. We just gotta keep getting as many points as possible and just keep pushing. Our goal is obviously to win the league, and as long as we keep playing the way we're playing, just keep pushing and keep working. I feel like we have a pretty good shot, but we gotta stay focused and keep our nose to the grindstone.
What about the way you guys started tonight? I know you wanted to get off to a better start than you did the St. Lawrence game, kind of pick up the pace. Do you feel like you set the tone early?
Definitely. I feel like we came out, moved the puck real well, didn't have a lot of time in our zone, spent a lot of time in their zone, got quick shots off, which we really needed to do, like we did in the first game, which is good.
You guys were talking a lot about this week working on the power play, and it's nice to see it pay off.
Oh,
Get
definitely.
to
It's nice when you spend all week on practice working on the power play, and then it really clicks at that time. And
What was
just
clicking
that.
tonight?
Just everybody moved the puck well, passes were getting through, everybody's in the right spot. It's good.
What do you expect out of UMass tomorrow night?
They're gonna be a tough team to play against. They're real defensive, like to bang. It's gonna be a real up and down game. Should be exciting and fun.